When it comes to the revision part, so we have completed two topics completely. One is email best practices, and second is content and creation. Okay, so when it comes to email best practices, which contains data extension, content, interactions with sending user initiated email, Salesforce send email, triggered email. Okay, the send reports and A/B testing, and also the configuration into it. Okay, but the main part into this is remaining with the data extension, which I'll continue with it right now. Okay, but rather than that, we have also went through cloud pages. Okay, web studio, where cloud pages that includes landing pages, creation of unsubscribe page. So the difference between Pardot and marketing cloud, that includes that in marketing cloud account engagement, that's Pardot. Uh, um, already the unsubscribe page was created. We just need to add the unsubscribe page according to insert the merge value. Okay, but here what we need to do is we need to create the landing page. Okay, and also just Raju have created this landing page. Okay, in order to see that is this landing page useful in other ways as well, in email and to this differently created content. So he was able to use this page, and it redirected, and it went like this. Okay, there were few AMP script code as well, but AMP script code works according to the data extension values which is included in it. Then only it will capture, or else it will give you a error. Right, Raju?
Yes,
Correct.
Faisal. So we have to use only from the data extension, otherwise it will give it. Definitely, that's the reason because
Do you
how
have
can
that
you
code?
connect then with the database?
Do you have that code?
Which code?
The code which we added on Tuesday.
Uh, just give me a second. I will try to find it out.
I mean, they will also understand that how we tried, but it did not accepted it. Okay,
Okay, just give me a second. I'm
no
just.
problem, no problem. Till that time, I'll just make them understand about the use of it. And also, I need answer from you, both Sushanta and Tomoji. What did you understood about data extension? Because data extension is very important in marketing cloud, because you will handle the subscriber to data extension only. So could you please help me? What do you understand by data extension, and how we can create, modify, and use that into other resources?
Uh,
Hmm.
with data extension, we can store the information of subscriber, and under that we can store the first name, last name, emails of the subscriber, and we can export the. We can integrate the Salesforce data to the marketing cloud data.
Okay. Um,
And also with the shared data extension list, we can also um, create business units for sharing different business unit records.
okay. That's about shared data extension.
Yeah.
Okay. And Sushanta, did you saw the recordings? Do you understand what we are going through?
Yes, I go with Tamuji. And another thing is they have some special ID, like they have some unique, some
Hmm.
like to unique ID you can like through this you can
Yes. So
retrieve the data.
what is that known as? Different ID.
Different ID means
You are correct, but what is that known as? That has some word.
not into mind.
Yes, Tomajit, you can try.
External ID.
No,
Maybe subscriber or client ID. Maybe.
subscriber key.
Sorry.
Subscriber key. Okay. So yes, we need to add the unique ID out of the data extension to match the subscriber key. Subscriber key is a unique ID which is automatically created. But in order to generate that, we need to select a unique ID. Okay. So we'll go with that as well. Now, my question is that how can we set up the synchronized data extension from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud?
Through account or contacts, we can take the data
Mm-hmm.
from the Salesforce or leads also.
Okay. So where is that?
It is in the synchronized data extension part. There is another tab in the email app like data extension list and others. Data extension, Salesforce data extension option, and there is another option like synchronized data extension. From there, we can I think, set up this.
Okay. Somewhat correct. Hmm. I'll share my screen.
Is it from the data sources or what?
Attributes. Yes. Data source. Okay. So we
I
got
think
this.
through account and contact it is possible, right? I think lead is not correct.
আমাকে কি বলে এতটা ক্ষমা?
Your voice is not clear, Sushant. Are you asking something?
No, I think it's the account and contact that is right, but not the list part. Whatever Thomas just said.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll help you with that. No problem. So see, the thing is, once this org is created, we don't have any attributes here. Okay. For example, it is the demo. So once we click on the demo, we need to link it. Okay. We need to link it. So what we need to do is link the data extension. How? This all are the data which comes with Salesforce. Now, for example, in data source, this is the attribute group. Okay. In data source, we have the synchronized data extension. Okay. If you click on synchronized data extension here, 8 entities come. But if I want only account and contact, we can do that as well. But all this has been selected by the owner of this org. Okay. So I cannot change it as of now. For example, we want account. So I click on the account and we get all these fields. Okay. For example, what are that fields? ID, created ID, last modified date, parent owner, and all these things. Okay. Now, what I need to do is in data designer, I need to create the attribute and I need to add that attribute here. Once I add that attribute here, then I can select this field into data extension here. Okay. And that's into synchronized data extension. Now, if we want to import all this field into the normal data extension, and why not directly from synchronous data extension? I had explained why we cannot use synchronized data extension and why the normal data extension. Can anyone recollect? Do you want me to repeat the question, or did you understood what I'm
Yes.
trying to tell?
No, please repeat the question.
Question is, there are two data extension. One is synchronized data extension, which has all these fields. Also, one is the normal data extension that also has the same field. The records are also the same. Okay, but instead of using synchronized data extension, why do we use normal data extension?
Synchronize mean which are already mentioned the fields, only this field value will become.
In synchronized data, I cannot remember exactly, but in synchronized data extension, it takes time to load, I think so. And if we are using normal data extension, it will not take time. It will directly come from there. Is it so?
No.
Data extension, I think this get all the data. I mean, all fields value.
Okay. No,
Maybe I'm not sure.
no worries. I'll explain you all. I had explained this, but I need to pay all of you. Please pay attention towards this. Okay, I had explained it, but let's see. Now I'm just creating the new journey. I'm importing this data extension. Okay, I'm selecting the data extension. Now, am I able to see the synchronized data extension here?
Now remember, Faisal, you
Pardon?
showed that previously. Yeah, yeah. Now we can remember that this share synchronized doesn't come in this option.
That's correct. So synchronized data extension does not come into this journey event
Then
data extension. So what we need to do is from
So why it's not coming, present? I
because
cannot remember. I cannot remember exactly. So what is the reason this is not showing over here?
uh, that is the only reason we need to import the data from synchronized data extension to the normal data extension. This is the feature which has been added by Marketing Cloud. One reason is that synchronized data extension takes 15 minutes of time. Okay, so 15 minutes of time from getting the data from
So
uh,
I was trying to say that, Faisal. First of all, I was trying to say that what is that? That is the only reason that it takes time. That's why it is not showing over here, na?
first of all, I just know about time, but rather than time, maybe there might be latency or as well as data discrepancy between this data extension. That's the reason they have added one more option to uh, write the SQL query so that the data won't get encrypted. Okay, and I mean, there's no security problem here in this from Salesforce to
So basic foremost thing is you are trying to say whenever we are using the shared data, synchronized data extension, that means it takes time to load or something, whatever.
Hmm.
Uh, but for normal data extension, it doesn't take time. It is coming in automatically. So that means we should be use this one. That's the basic funda, na?
Basic one. Yes, that's correct. But I have one more option. One more option is many people might say that I directly want synchronized data extension only from Salesforce. So how can we do that? So for that, Marketing Cloud has introduced Salesforce data. Okay. So once we click on Salesforce data, it will ask us, is it a campaign, is it a data, or is it a community? Okay, so we'll go with this later on. We are just revising. So as of now, did you understood that how we are working with this data extension and why synchronized data extension needs to be imported into normal data extension? Is it clear with you all?
yes, sir.
All right,
Sure.
all right. Now I got one more thing. Let's continue with it. We have one data extension that is known as filtered data extension. Okay. Now, for example, we have this test data extension. Sorry, where is that? Test bong. Okay. Now, out of test bong, I might have thousands of records. Okay. But if you see, if I click on this records, here I'm able to see two. But if I'm having 10,000 records, out of 10,000 records, I can only see 250 records here, not more than that. Okay. And if we want to filter the data from 10,000 records, there it comes with filtered data extension. Okay. So we create the filtered data extension here. Okay. Test mode. Once we create the data extension, we need to add the field that what do you want me to filter. Okay. For example, we take mailing country and here we type what was that? USA. Okay. Now save and build. So here I need to just source. Okay, source is there. So if we are creating the filter data extension, we need to add first the source from which data extension we need to filter the data extension. Now, if I save and build, it will ask me to create and name the data extension. Okay, so it's filtered test save.
So, Fazal, just one question. I just want to clarify this thing. This is kind of similar thing. If you have a Excel table, and over there, if you want to filter something, and that if you want to use that filtered data, so you can make separate data extension or separate Excel sheet. So that's the same way we are doing over here, na?
No, I mean I did not catch your question. Just make me pardon.
For an example, I have 5,000 data with
Huh,
different types of field in Excel sheet.
huh.
Okay. And from that Excel sheet, we want to use the data that is belongs only to the country of India. So I will filter those data out of 5,000 data. And that is coming in 100 data that is belongs to India.
That's correct.
So we'll make the new Excel sheet with that data. So that's the similar way you are creating the filter data extension over here from the main data extension part. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, correct. We need to select the source data extension
Right.
to create the filtered data extension.
Otherwise, it's not possible. Na? How can you get those
Yeah,
data then?
it's not possible. That's correct. Missing field required. Is it missing field? Oh, sorry. Field. Internal server error. Okay, no worries. But yes, we are going correct path. Okay, in this, we need to select the fields. Okay, once we select the fields, then into that data extension, it will arrive that how many filtered data are been created. Once you save and build, then it will show you the data extension directly, and from there you can use that into sending an email or storing it wherever you want. Okay, is it clear? Some server error is coming from there because many of them are logged in into it, but that should not be a problem. Till here it's clear, guys. Is there any question?
Not. Is that sorted out from your end? ID. Can I try to log in once again?
No, I mean, I did not got call from this anime.
Acha, acha, acha. Okay. Okay.
Once I get that, I'll revert back.
Because you are showing that this filter data extension, so that means we can also practice from our side whenever you are showing that.
As of now, just make a note of it. What I teaching. Once you're free, that time you can definitely log in. Once
Okay.
everything is rectified.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm? So, yes, through this, the part of email practice, email best practice, and content creation has been done. Now we need to see automation studio. Okay, most important topic. It contains 26% of the weightage. Now, why is automation studio? We all know that automation studio, it works uh, as automatically, but we need to see how it works. Okay, so once we create a new one, this is same as the journey. Okay, but there is schedule, file drop, triggers, which is added into it. So schedule comes with the detail of how do you want to schedule it. Okay, start date, so for today's date only. Start time, as of now, it's according to Sydney. Okay, what might be the time in Sydney? 2:55. Okay, so for example, 3 a.m. current. Okay, it's 18. Huh. 3 a.m. Okay, and it's Melbourne. Repeat. So if you want, you can repeat it once, minutes early, or anytime. But I have added that as run once. Done. Okay. We have all this part, but the main part which I'll be focusing on to is SQL query, because I need to show you how that works. Okay, how this works. So please pay attention towards this. Created test DC. All right, guys. Now, when it comes to importing through Salesforce synchronized data extension to the normal data extension, so what we need to check is this fields, which I have created manually, like ID, first name, last name, email address, and this mailing code. So all this data types and length should be same as the synchronized data extension. Okay, then only the automation just SQL query will run. Now we need
Fazal, just a question over here in
go ahead.
automation.
Hmm.
Why you are using this SQL query? What is the need of SQL query?
SQL query. Okay.
Because I have basic idea why do you use SQL query to get data from particular database or particular table, or to insert in the table, or to modify the table or the database. That for that normally we are using the SQL query. That I have got the basic idea about that. But why we are using in the automation the SQL query?
Okay,
And
so
why this is the primary focus for this automation? As you said that this is the basic thing, primary thing of automation, as you said.
hmm,
So my question is that, so why this is primary and why we are using this?
so
Because there are so many options as well, as you shown over here.
yes, yes, we will go with every option. But as of now, what I taught is related to data extension of Salesforce synchronized through the normal data extension. So how will we import is my question. How will we import the synchronized
I
data
don't I
extension?
don't get your point, Faisal. Can you please come on once?
Okay, okay, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. This is the normal data extension,
Okay,
okay, which I have created. Now
okay.
we don't have the records here. I just have two records.
Hmm.
What I want to do is I want to get the records from synchronized data extension to use that data.
You
So
want to get the data from synchronized data extension. Okay.
yes, yes. So that is the reason we are creating the SQL query so that we can get the synchronized data extension data to the normal data extension. Then only we can use that data into journey.
And for an example, let's say like if you want to get the data from the normal, not from the synchronized data extension, from the normal data extension, then even you can also use this SQL query, na?
Yes, you can use that.
So you are saying that this is only for synchronized data extension. Well, that was my question, but it is clear now. Okay, got it. So that means if we want to take any data from any database or any database table or
Hmm.
particular field, if you want to extract from there,
Hmm.
or if we want to update something, so that time we are using the SQL query. So
Correct.
yeah, so this is really essential. I got it. Point. Yeah,
Correct.
understand.
Now I need to create a new query because it's not added here. Okay. So I'll just add the demo query folder. That's okay. Next. Why I'm showing you this SQL query and all these things is because this is the basic part. Once you understand how it works, it will be very easy for you to answer the questions in your this certification. That is the reason. Okay. Now I will be adding the fields. So for example, it's ID, ID, comma. What is the other field? Check it.
Basil, can we do
Uh,
this in the same line?
Pardon?
Can
Definitely,
we do
this
this
in
in
the
the
same
same
line.
line?
Same line?
Yes.
Means beside the ID?
Select ID, first name, last name, that we can use in the same line.
Yes, yes. You can use the same
Yeah,
line
yeah,
or up and
yeah,
down.
yeah,
Not a problem. Hmm?
yeah, yeah. That I was asking.
Huh.
Is there any limitation?
But at times, what happens is the Salesforce synchronized data extension. Okay, it is little bit different, and here it is little bit different. For example, in Salesforce data extension, if you click here, somewhat has underscore first. Okay, if you
Mhm.
see this HED underscore, so
Right.
this primary underscore primary underscore contact, this comes first. And in normal data extension, we cannot use underscore at the first point. So what we need to do in, we need to add it like uh, this underscore contact as contact. Okay, so if you type as, so what it will do is this Salesforce data extension, synchronized data extension, this field will be connected with the contact field, which might be here. I did not add the field, but it might be here. Correct.
The first one is the field name, and as contact is the object name.
Field name and object name. Okay, no,
This
no.
means underscores contact you have mentioned.
Both
It
are
is the
sorry, both are the fields, but synchronized data extension might have underscore first. And the normal data extension, we cannot add underscore first. Okay, and we need to import this records. So in data extension, what we need to do is we need to add underscore contact as contact.
Acha, so it will behave then as normal data, na?
Yes, that's correct. It will behave like normal data.
Got it, got it.
so Faisal, we are changing the name. So how it will understand that HED underscore contact is this field?
So we are typing the SQL query that it is as means that you need to understand that underscore primary contact equals to primary contact only.
Yeah,
This
so underscore Raju means as behave like Raju.
Raju, yes, correct.
Mm.
Okay, from. So this is the fields which we have selected. From means that is the synchronized data extension which we are adding. So it will be account
Okay.
underscore Salesforce.
So
Okay,
Faisal, one more, just for curiosity, I'm asking. So that means data extension means this is basically database table,
database table, yes.
right? Okay.
Hmm? From this, okay,
From this data extension,
from this data extension. Now,
where
where okay, so where it will contain that
if something else there, yeah, got it.
if this filter, I mean criteria are there,
Hmm.
needs to be added. Okay,
Mhm.
for example,
Yeah, where first name is Tomojit or last name is
Right.
yes,
Faisal where. Yeah.
correct. So that's only the thing which should be added. Okay, from this, and we have added the this. Just a moment.
Faisal, from account Salesforce, these are object name or these are data extension name.
Data,
This is data extension.
data extension name. This is the synchronized data extension name. Okay, an error contains that it's line one use where clause. Okay, for sure.
And this square bracket, that means is a syntax.
Yes, it is a syntax. Where what should be?
Where first name equals to or email ID equals to.
Email is not null. Hmm. Email is not null. Okay, just a moment. Let's keep it simple.
First name equals to. What the error showing there?
Error is coming as invalid column name. First name.
Can you give a space between equal to and first name?
This is coming as this.
And also, can you put the Faisal under a single quote? Will it work?
No, that should be in double quote.
No, a single code. Faisal is single code.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Single code, correct. See, small things doesn't matter.
Valid column name, first name. So we are writing something. I think something wrong there. So can you go back again on the table so that we can see that what the field is? If you can just copy paste from here, na?
Yes, we have copy pasted. Just
Column name ID. So ID, make it small. I make it small.
no, it's asking line 1, column 1. Use a where clause to filter the row.
Faisal, can you put that where
No,
from the
no.
where
From,
part?
so you haven't written the from because you are telling the SQL query like select ID and this from where remove where, na? If you want to remove where, you can remove where, but
No, where is also
no, remove,
Faisal,
remove, na?
can you?
Ah.
yes, Tamojit.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I think it's the problem with the first name.
First name.
can you paste that again, Faisal?
Just a moment, okay? Just a moment. We have you. Okay, sorry. That's the contact one.
Acha. So, table name is incorrect, na?
The records are from contact. We are close, okay? Now I need to see the data type. ID text 18. ID text 18. Okay, first name text 40. So first name text 40. Last name text 80. Last name text 80. Email address to email address. So that's uh, email address 80.
Can you check that first name from the data extension, Faisal?
Yeah.
Name from the text. See this one.
First name. And where the can we go to that data extension list where there are two records?
Record.
Yeah.
If Israel, that is fine. If
Can
you
you
are,
can you paste that query again and put a second equal to sign after that equal to 1?
I did not get that.
Yeah, you paste that where from the where part.
Where part? No, yeah.
so you mean double equal?
Yeah.
So double equal, why you are using double equal? Because this is equals to. That's mean you are assigning, and double
Yeah,
equal is for
sometimes
verification.
we
No, double
sometimes
equal
we
is for
use
verification. Tomoji.
it should not work.
It any
Right.
programming double equal
You are
is
ask-
for verification. Right.
What was the problem?
Now it is working.
Huh?
Huh? The problem was from contact Salesforce. The database, table name was incorrect initially.
We was taking, I think, account services.
Correct. And one more thing, this, if you even go up,
No,
okay,
no, it's okay.
no, that's okay. But what I did is, the contact underscore Salesforce, it wasn't here.
Hmm.
It was account underscore Salesforce, which was coming here.
Hmm.
The reason that was creating a mess out of it.
Hmm.
But yes, that's okay.
Maybe another thing is you cannot give extra space.
Hmm. Extra space is also yes. Now here there are three options: update, overwrite, and append. Okay. Now what we did is we need that to be added here. So where is our data extension? Just now. We need to select a data extension where the SQL query will run, and from synchronized data extension, the records will be imported here.
Hmm.
Okay. So we have added here. Oh, just we next. Oh, sorry. Update.
And even whatever we want to write, that means, the I was telling you, like, to write it down ID, I, small I, and then D.
Ah,
So it shouldn't be the case, because SQL is basically, case insensitive, na? It's
yes,
not case sensitive.
correct. That's correct.
It shouldn't be a problem. That was the main problem, was the database table.
Ah, name the automation. It is demo.
Fazal, I mean, I'm just coming back 2 minutes.
No problem. Here, can you see? Run once. I need to click on it and run now. So this is started. Now, if we see here, and it has a time span of 15 minutes. Okay,
I mean, 15 minutes is the maximum time we can
minimum.
input that. Okay.
Minimum time. Yes, minimum 15 minutes is required, so to add the data or records into data exchange here. But the thing is, whatever the query, I mean SQL query I've added, okay, that is Faisal Beg, but the Faisal Beg is not available in contact underscore Salesforce. That's synchronized data. That is the reason the SQL query is running fine. Okay, but if there is a record here, then only it will add it to this data extension. Is it clear?
Yes, brother. So cannot we input any data? Is there any data we have?
We can. Just a moment.
We can try. Can we try with email? Yeah, there we go.
The thing is, we have had much hands-on practice, but in order to navigate from one tab to other, this is very delayed, and it's just buffering. So that's the reason it's very irritating at times. Okay, so field count here. I need to add test bonk data. Add a record. ID, I don't know, but let's see. Oh, did we add the ID from that first? SMQ82. SMQ8. Okay, first only we have added. So we'll go with Ashley. Okay, Ashley. Ashley. Last name is James. Male is Agents. Country. What is the country? City, country. Oh, it's US only. USA. Oh, sorry. Pilot this, but need to this query. Ashley Gatha, ABI. Where is our activities? Now we added one this record that was Ashley's, and second record we have added the SQL as Abby. So the both the records should be added. Did you see record 4? Correct. Abby is added through this SQL query.
Got it.
Hmm?
Got it. Yeah, yeah. It is. Yeah.
Correct. Raju, Sushanta, did you got it?
Yes, Faisal. Yes.
Now, why is it useful? Once we add this SQL query, okay, we are getting the records into the normal data extension. Through that normal data extension, we can use that into Journey. Okay. Now, I have one work for you all. Okay. I've created this data extension. Now I need you all to go through this automation. Okay. File drop is also the same. Just the meaning of it is that once file is dropped, this automation will be run. Okay. So if there is file pattern, that's okay. If not, add that import. And if any thing needs to be changed, okay, and then we can add activities which we want. But I need you all, okay, to go this automation by adding the schedule, by adding all this one by one, filtered, file transfer, file event. Okay, go through all these things so that you will understand what activity does what part. Okay, I get yes.
Sure. Right.
Yes, for sure. I will definitely get back to you
Yes.
to this. Um, I guess login and password. Just a moment. I'll stop the recording first. Login and password is very critical.